Choke no joke. Yeah. It's choke no joke. Choke no joke. Chicken choke no joke. Choke no joke. Nigga choke no joke.
You know what it is. Choke no joke. Never did I think hip-hop go this far. Never did I think I see Diddy behind bars of Kel with penitentiary scars. The man now, is it going too far? Back. All y'all industry rats, y'all whack. And that's 100. On Pyru, you'll be trapped like Pop, just so he could go viral. Gene saw the nuts of Ja Rule, had the freak off in Diddy's too. You the butt plug shopper, freak door stopper. Nigga, you don't know if you a criminal or cop. But you next to be locked up. As Keefy D, telling on yourself on Vlad TV. You dumb nigga, you right, you never be me. And I never be you too, telling on myself on YouTube, sitting on the porch steps, giving on myself. The fuck I look like? My name G Dep. Comb Legacy Doom. Will the bad boy see time like loom? Your extortion fell through, your friend and no one, like the moon. Choke no joke. New album coming soon, learn from mistakes part 2. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. Choke no joke. See how the sun come out for me? Hating ass niggas, I'm here. You know what I mean? Y'all all got my name in y'all mouth. My nickname is Tongue now. I'm all in y'all mouths.
Choke no joke, I'm here. You already know. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Let's go out to the ladies. I got one for y'all.
First one get the prize. All right.
In my room, pissy or boom, alarm clock banging, big tune. Stuck, forgot I laid up with Katina. Kick freak shit like Athena. Please her, even when she being a teaser, Eldita. Now they call her Knock-Nita. How I meet her? Oh yeah, Dalila. Had that ass jumping like the fever. Hit it once, real chick won't front. Heard my name in the jungle, went for the hunt. Don't beat around the bush, you scared of thorns. Days you waste, we can get it on. Word ball like James Todd Smith. Doing it in the back of my whip. Who you with like Jigga? Ain't no nigga. Blow your back out like this nigga.
Love is love. Holy crap. It's looking beautiful out here. Water looking a little rough. But I'm here, baby. I'll holler back to y'all in a second. Let me get undressed.
Shanita, I had to eat her at daddy house where I greet her. She made me shiver, quiver. To this day, a nigga still dig her. A dime after you hit it 5 times. Her by your side, make any nigga shine. Walk with a pack, you know how niggas be acting. Disrespectful and shit like they tough like 10 acting. Take her to the beach, bathing suit sweet like candy. Intoxicating like brandy. My baby, baby, baby. Drives me crazy, makes me lazy to the bone. Play my lap at the throne. Next king, believe me, lyrical see me. At my windshield with the squeegee. I heard hip hop like the death of easy.
As you can see, we here, back in the Hard Rock Cafe. They done turned it up. Look how they doing the dinner tonight. Look at this. It smells so good out here, I'm telling you.
Shanae, make any cat day, okay? No one freaked me this way. Had me tied up, my way and lied up. If it was a stick, no way I rise up. Time's up, she said don't move. Suck my lips, said don't fuck up the groove. Blinking crazy, the blindfold move. Smell something sweet. sweet across my lips and move. Here, bite this, tell me what it is. And friend, you can get these skins. Strawberries, untie me in a hurry. Dig you out like you Halle Berry. She said,
Hey, you gonna give me what I want?
what's that?
You gonna give me what I need?
I don't know.
I really gotta know.
Let's go, let's go. What's up?
Can you give me what I want?
What's that?
Can you give me what I need?
I don't know.
'Cause I really gotta know.
Let's go, let's go. What's up?
Can you give me what I want?
What's that?
Can you give me what I need?
I don't know.
'Cause I really gotta know.
Let's go, let's go. Yeah. Joke, no joke. Girl, if you really need it, then you really need to go get a job. Learn from mistakes, man. Don't get tricked out that paper. Yeah, it's an Eden Wall project. You know what it is.
This is how I do. Choke, no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah, now.
Choke, no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah. This what ATL in New York sound like. Let's go. Y'all hating ass niggas, I see y'all. Choke, get busy, that's why I got the crown. Hate in the air, you clowns, I see the envy that you breed, jealousy. What you need is your own damn hustle. Stop worrying about mine. Nigga, I'm popping cause I put in time. Came out modeling, camera in hand. Still get busy with the mic in hand. Streets pulled out, niggas got sprayed. Niggas turn on you when they see you get paid. The intimidation in your face. Where's the love? What's taking place? You want my gold and my ducats. Cause my money overflowing out of buckets. Shot him in public, made people holler. Scar on his face for the money and the power. I'm the choker. Choker. The truth in the industry made me the choker. 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 The truth in the industry made me the game had me fooled, got in, was young. Thought talent made you rich, damn, was dumb. More to make, cake from crumbs. You gotta be sweet, G or native tongue. My heartbeat went into overload. When Larry tried to turn me into a mole, told me show my curly to the CEO. I didn't think it's funny, so his jaw hit the floor and grabbed that chair that broke his back. Then realized that's a hate attack. Harassment comes assault, you in the maze. No way out, like Puff and Mace. Touch me, tease me, I catch a case. Nigga, you ain't straight as your poker face. Father law God, in that game I fold. This sun don't tick, demon time don't hold. I'm the choker. Choker. The truth in the industry made me the choker. 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 The truth in the industry made me the choker. Choker. The truth in the industry made me the choker. Choker. On the ones and twos. Choker. What y'all want to do? I'm here now. Eden Wall, stand up. Shout out to the bomb squad.
It's joke, no joke, no joke. Oh, you know what it is. You know what it is. Joke, no joke, Jiggy, know what it is. All right, we here now. What up, what up? It's percolating. It's crackling and all that. What's good? Who in the building? I see you, Mike Miggity. Okay. See Nicole's in the building. The green one is here. Andy Claire in the building. Charlie B in the building. I think I'm gonna do TikTok today. Oh, before I start it, I gotta get the information. Hold on. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. We got breaking news in the Tupac case. I got breaking news in the Tupac case. Hit that like button, please. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, now is the time for you to subscribe. Okay. Okay. Let me get my TikTok talking.
You want to know the view? You want to know the view?
Let me get my TikTok talking the tick. Oh, why did the screen flip?
The reason why you'll never see the print.
Okay. We holler at the tick tock, the ticky, 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 the tick, tick, the tock, the tick, tick, the tock. It down. All right. Okay, let's mute this. Joke, no joke. We in the building. Truth be told, all day, every day, even on the holiday. On the holiday, celebrate. If you look at holiday, oh yeah, sometimes celebrate. Come on, let's celebrate one day out of life. One day out of life, it would be so nice. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Who's the first person that can name that artist? If you can name that artist, you know that music. You know your music. We got breaking news in the Tupac case. So please hit that like button. There you go. Mama Mia know it. Mama Mia know it. Perry Jones know it. Mike Miggity know it. That means you was around in the 80s and the 90s. love me some Madonna, boy. Madonna has some bangers. She has some bangers. Yeah, so shout out to everybody in the building. All right. If you're not on TikTok, I am. All right. Choke no joke on TikTok. Shout out to everybody, my Talksters, my TikToksters all over the world. We love the TikToksters. All right. So if you've been under a rock, then you don't know that there's a guy by the name of Dwayne Keefe D. Davis who has been indicted, in the murder of Tupac Shakur, which at this point now has been 27 years since it happened. This is the guy that wrote the book, the Compton Legend book. This is the guy that went on Vlad and ran his mouth. This is the guy that went on the Art of Dialogue and ran his mouth. I can't remember whatever platforms he went on, but he ran his mouth so much he looked. By the time he got tired from running and he looked up, he was in the jail cell. This guy, he's the epitome of like the new generation of old gangsters that get on the internet and tell on themselves. Like he's the king of that. His name is Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, the guy that gets away with a murder and tells on himself, well, allegedly, and then tells on himself and goes to jail 26 years later. Probably about 26 years later. Right? Well, we all here on this channel, for the most part, unless you're new to my channel, we all know the story, right? We all heard the story that allegedly Tupac got jumped by a guy named Orlando Anderson, aka Baby Lane. And for that reason, in retaliation of him getting jumped by him jumping a gang member, that these gang members came back and retaliated and did a drive-by and shot up Suge and Tupac in the BMW. And Tupac died 6 days later in Las Vegas. These guys got away. It was rumored that Orlando did it. The police went and snatched Orlando up and questioned him. The Compton police tried to put it on him. He got on TV. We seen him do 100 interviews saying that he did not do it. And that is the myth in the bag that people believe as to what happened. The guy that's locked up right now is the uncle of Orlando Anderson, aka Baby Lane, and his name is Dwayne Davis, aka Keefe D. Right? Keefe D is the leader of the pack of the old school niggas in the new school era of telling on themselves on the internet. They will sit down and get on the internet and say every little bit of a crime that can incriminate themselves. But don't think that they telling on themselves because they not sitting in the precinct telling the same story that the police is watching from the precinct And they think they not telling because they not sitting in the precinct with the police, right? So that's the new era of goofy niggas that think that they can get on the internet, and for some strange reason, everybody in the world is going to see it but the police. Niggas are sitting on YouTube like the first 48. They just not in the goddamn in the interrogation room like them niggas in the YSL trial. They just sitting in front. They sitting in Vlad's studio. Vlad give him a pack of cigarettes and a Twinkie and a Coca-Cola, and niggas just start talking. So, in the Tupac news, KVD's lawyer just put a motion in. And y'all, please don't. If you drinking something, you please stop right now because I don't want you to spit it on your screen or on your girl or on your couch, on your rug or whatever. Wait, this dude got the audacity to ask for a dismissal. He put in a motion for a dismissal saying, man, it's 27 years later, man. Man, it's too long, man. There is no statute. First of all, we all know there's no statute of limitations for what? Murder, right? So for one, him talking, yo, man, it's 27 years later, man, that is a dumb argument for him to even have to even say to the court, right? Second, it's hilarious to me that he asking for a dismissal for something, dude, just having time as a factor and why he wants a dismissal, right? When his dumb ass got on the internet, it told on itself. Now you want a dismissal after you done sat there and made all this money telling you how you was the king, the Compton Coke King, and how y'all smoked Tupac. And now you want them to dismiss the case because it's 27 years later. Like, yo, this dude is out his mind, right? Let me be the first one to tell you, Keefy D. And they gave him a court date of it's around the same time Puff go to court the next time. I think Puff go to court March 9th. And Keefy D, I think he go around March 11th. But they're not dismissing this case due because it's 27 years later, right? And then, you know, he's saying because they broke the proffer agreement and a few other things. Let me run it real quick. Hold on. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use of purposes such as criticism, common news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair uses of use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit educational person use tips to balance in favor of fair use. And that's off the dome too. Let me put my little copyright disclaimer up here. All right, let me run this story so y'all can see what's going on.
1996 murder of rap icon. We lead off with the man charged in the 1996 murder of rap icon Tupac Shakur. he has filed a motion to dismiss his case. Attorneys for Dwayne Keefe D. Davis just filed that motion yesterday. With the new filing, it comes just about a month before the ex-gang leader is supposed to stand trial. News 3's Andrew Nomura joins us live from outside the Regional Justice Center. And Andrew, this case sounds a lot like the Bill Cosby case from years ago.
Yeah, cases that seem similar but a little bit different. But Davis's attorney, Carl Arnold, says that the reason why he filed this motion to dismiss is because with these 27 years between the time of the shooting death of Tupac Shakur, well, this really violates his client's constitutional rights. You got to remember that this was back in 1996 when Tupac Shakur and Suge Knight were riding down Koval and Flamingo there near the Las Vegas Strip when a gunman opened fire from another car, killing the 25-year-old rap icon. 27 years later, police arrested Keefe D. Davis, a grand jury indicting him on murder charges. So that leads us to Monday's filing to dismiss. Attorney Carl Arnold says in his statement, or his reasons why, of his dismissal, this filing of the motion, the lack of timely prosecution, failure to provide corroborative evidence, and failure to honor immunity agreements.
Yo, this dude is it ain't funny because it's like somebody's life is somebody's jail and Tupac is dead. But this dude, he's comedy. He's comedy, bro. He's comedy. We are steadfast in our commitment to justice and the rule of law. The prosecution has failed to justify a decades-long delay that has irreversible prejudice my client. The failure to honor immunity agreements undermines the criminal justice system, the criminal justice system's integrity, and seriously questions this prosecution. I don't think that Vegas is the one that gave him the queen for a day. I don't think it was Vegas.
Opened fire from another car, killing the 25-year-old rap icon. 27 years later, police arrested Keefe D. Davis, a grand jury indicting him on murder charges. So that leads us to Monday's filing to dismiss. Attorney Carl Arnold says in his statement, or his reasons why, of his dismissal, this filing of the motion, the lack of timely prosecution, failure to provide corroborative evidence, and failure to honor immunity agreements granted by the state. In a nutshell, and I'm going to put all of this in layman's terms, he basically says that the state of Nevada delayed the prosecution, causing harm to Davis's ability to defend himself. He also states that witnesses are deceased and critical evidence has been lost, impairing the fairness of this trial. And then he says Davis's talk with federal authorities back in 2008, well, they violated that, what's called a proffer agreement. And then he goes on to state in this statement that says, in part, we are steadfast in our commitment to justice and the rule of law. The prosecution has failed to justify a decades-long delay that has irreversibly prejudiced my client. Moreover, the failure to honor immunity agreements undermines the criminal justice system's integrity and seriously questions this prosecution. We are confident the court will see the merits of our arguments. And now Davis's hearing for this motion to dismiss this case is scheduled for January 21st. He is still set to stand trial in March. Kim, we'll send it back to you.
The attorney citing the proffer agreement that was done in 1998. That proffer agreement reminded me very much of what we went through in the Cosby case. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Basically say that failure to provide corroborative evidence and failure to honor immunity of filing of the motion, the lack of timely prosecution, statement, or his reasons why of his dismissal, this filing of the motion, the lack of timely prosecution, failure to provide corroborative evidence.
I'm confused, bro. I'm confused. How are you filing for a dismissal for the lack of timely prosecution on something that does not have a statute of limitation on time? Like, is this lawyer, like, is he serious? You're filing to dismiss this case for the lack of timely prosecution in a murder case. I understand Keefe D got a legal aid lawyer, bro. But bro, come on, y'all. Like, we all know. Anybody watch, I don't care if you goddamn, you just a Law and Order watcher. Like, you know by now, if you in your 40s, probably even in your 30s right now, that there is no way in heck that the judge is granting that. Like, yo, man. Yo. Hey, yo, man. Yo, this is comedy, bro. First of all, the judge is going to say no because there's no statute of limitations. What is going to be Keefe D's lawyer's argument? That he told them this in 2008 and they didn't do nothing in 2008 when they told him? So is that the time that he's talking about that went by? Yo, man. Oh my God, bro. I'm bugging out right now. How does this guy think that he's going to get a dismissal because they took too long to prosecute him when there's no statute of limitation on murder, bro? Like, yo, man, yo, bro, man. I'm just dumbfounded that, like, yo, is he crazy? Is he crazy? Keefe D, man. Yo, Keefe D. I don't know who's in Keefe D corner, but this is a joke, bro.
Off with the man charged in the 1996 murder of rap icon Tupac Shakur. He's filed a motion to dismiss his case. Attorneys for Dwayne Keefe D. Davis just filed that motion yesterday. With the new filing, it comes just about a month before the ex-gang leader is supposed to stand trial. News 3's Andrew Nomura joins us live from outside the Regional Justice Center. And Andrew, this case sounds a lot like the Bill Cosby case from years ago.
Yeah, cases that seem similar, but a little bit different. But Davis's attorney, Carl Arnold, says that the reason why he filed this motion to dismiss is because with these 27 years between the time of the shooting death of Tupac Shakur, well, this really violates his client's constitutional rights. You got to remember that this was back in 1996 when Tupac Shakur and Suge Knight were riding down Koval and Flamingo there near the Las Vegas Strip when a gunman opened fire from another car, killing the 25-year-old rap icon. 27 years later, police arrested Keefe D. Davis, a grand jury indicting him on murder charges. So that leads us to Monday's filing to dismiss. Attorney Carl Arnold says in his statement, or his reasons why of his dismissal, this filing of the motion: the lack of timely prosecution, failure to provide corroborative evidence, and failure to honor immunity agreements granted by the state. In a nutshell, and I'm going to put all of this in layman's terms, he basically says that the state of Nevada delayed the prosecution, causing harm to Davis's ability to defend himself. He also states that witnesses are deceased and critical evidence has been lost, impairing the fairness of this trial. And then he says Davis's talk with federal authorities back in 2008, well, they violated that, what's called a proffer agreement. And then he goes on to state in this statement that says, in part, we are steadfast in our commitment to justice and the rule of law. The prosecution has failed to justify a decades-long delay that has irreversibly prejudiced my client. Moreover, the failure to honor immunity agreements undermines the criminal justice system's integrity and seriously questions this prosecution. We are confident the court will see the merits of our arguments. And now Davis's hearing for this motion to dismiss this case is scheduled for January 21st. He is still set to stand trial in March. Kim, we'll send it back to you.
The attorney citing the proffer agreement that was done in 1998. That proffer agreement reminded me very much of what we went through in the Cosby case. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Andrew.
No offense.
So he had a proffer agreement in 98. Tupac got killed in 96. So 2 years later, they already knew, or he already told them this story in 98. And they waited until all this time to arrest him for it. This nigga was talking to the police since 98. Valentino, what up? Monique, what up? TBZ, what up? Yo, man, I'm going to tell y'all like this. I don't believe the Keefe D story, right? Y'all know my theory. If you new here, then you probably don't. But I'm going to tell y'all like this. Keefe D's going to go to court January 21st. The judge is going to laugh his ass right back out the courtroom. Between now and by the time Keefe D start this trial, I personally believe that Diddy will be indicted as some type of co-conspirator on Keefe D case, or the feds is going to grab up Keefe D, and that case is going to turn federal. I think, and then they're going to link Keefe D with Puff. Either or. Either I don't know if they could take and make Tupac murder a federal
and turn it to a fed crime. But I don't know if it's gonna have to be some type of federal way that they gonna link Diddy to Keefe D in the Tupac thing. I don't think that's gonna be a state case. That shit might tie up a whole bunch of people. But some way or another, they're going to link Diddy with Keefe D. And the only reason they doing it is because Keefe D told them to. You know what I'm saying? Not told them to link them, but said that Diddy offered them their money and he paid Zip and all that other stuff. I can't, I don't know the law like that to know how it's going to happen. But before this trial starts in March, Diddy's going to be charged to be a part of that Tupac trial. Watch. That's my strong belief. So I don't know if because we already know that the feds already went to Keefe D to ask him about Puff and the Tupac thing, and they said Keefe D wasn't cooperating with them. So I don't know how he not going to cooperate with people that he already cooperated with. So I don't know how that works, right? Like he been cooperating with them allegedly, right? So why is he why is he going to tell them no now? Because in my opinion, when they went and asked him, did he offer him the money for the hit, he saying no, he lying now. The only reason I believe that he's saying that he's lying now is because if he say it's true, then he's admitting the guilt and he's in jail for right now. So when they went to him and they asked him, yo, so you said Diddy paid y'all to kill Tupac. You in jail for this right now for you running your mouth saying y'all killed Tupac. Did Diddy pay? Nah, I ain't talking. You ain't talking. This is us, bro. This is us. You been talking to us, nigga. What are you talking about? Oh, you okay. All right. So I don't know how it gets spun or the charges get spun or how because it's not going to be Vegas because Vegas can't charge another person for the same crime. So I think it's going to be it's going to be federal. Keefe D might get pulled in to Diddy's case. He might be on the enterprise list. When the enterprise list come out, Keefe D might wind up getting pulled into Diddy's case as a co-conspirator for the Tupac shit. If I went to law school, I would know how to word it how I think it's going to happen, but somehow or whatever, they're going to connect them two. And them two getting connected is how they're going to get a conviction on the Tupac case. And your man Gene Squill, he gonna be right on the stand. He gonna be the Asriel Clary
in the R. Kelly case and Diddy case. Watch. Watch what I tell you. Gene Squill. And you see how he out here trying to tell her, yo, y'all not going to tell me this nigga's not working. Y'all not going to tell me this dude, Gene Squill, is not working. Have y'all been seeing these Jay-Z interviews he been doing? Nigga ain't never worked at Rockefeller. He was not around Jay-Z and in any video around me that I've known, that I've never seen this dude around Jay like he was around Diddy. To the point now he doing all these interviews about Jay and how he was going to knock Jay out. Like, yo, bro. Now, y'all know I ain't capping for Jay at no point at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm damn near the Jay-Z hater to some people, right? Never was this nigga ever gonna knock Jay out. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? People want to knock Jay out or wanted to beat Jay up. And the way that this nigga moved with damn near the CIA or Secret Service or whoever these people are that he be working for him. Not alone the dudes is going to fall on the cross for him. He like, yo, this dude, yo, that is all cap, right? I don't know nobody he knocked out in the industry ever, right? But that's besides the point, right? Do y'all hear how this dude is talking about Jay trying to get him locked up, bro? Like he's seen him with young girls and all this stuff. Yo, bro, this dude is the police. He ain't a parole officer. This dude is the police. Like Gonzo said, you the police. You the police. You the police. Gene Squill is the police. Like, yo, you don't hear how you be talking? Like, y'all can front like I want. He take credit now. Now when I see him take credit, yeah, I'm the one that got Diddy locked up. But when I say, oh, you the one that got Diddy locked up, yo, Joe, don't be saying that. Yo, don't say that. Yo, I ain't get him locked up. Now he's like, yeah, I'm the one that got Diddy locked up. He's trying to do the same thing with Jay-Z. Yo, I talk about Jay, but not in that way. Like, this nigga's trying to get this nigga locked up, bro, with the stuff that he want to be on the stand for Diddy. He want to be on the stand for Jay-Z. Yo, this nigga has no integrity, bro. None. And he be trying to act like he was around all these street dudes. And he ain't got no street nigga integrity in him at all. That's why Unique call him a rat bastard. Yeah, you know, you can't be doing that. You can't be on the fence. You a rat bastard when you're on the fence. You're a rat bastard. I don't like it, Gene. You're a rat bastard. You rat bastard. I be sitting there like, I want the art of dialogue to start giving Gene some pushback. He got to really start giving him some pushback. Like, yo, how you know this? Was you around Jay? Da 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 da. You see, he don't ask him none of the good questions like, why wasn't you at Big E funeral? All the dialogue. Can I give you some questions for Gene Squill? Why didn't you go to Big E funeral? But you made 2 books about him. Had off to them books, how much percentage did you give to his mother or the Christopher Wallace Foundation? Nothing. Nothing. Ask him what was the urgency that he had to tell Kenny to run the next 3 lights. What was the urgency? What made him? Did he see a nigga in the bushes with a gun? What made him tell the guy to run the next 3 lights? And when he came back, instead of getting big to the hospital or calling the ambulance or whatever, why did he go back to the garage and go chill on the pillar? Niggas, I was chilling on the pillar and I heard DJ Quick and them. They was like, yeah, they said they was going to get that nigga. Yeah. Why was he chilling on the pillar? Why Big is sitting in the car shot up? Remember, they made the U-turn and came back. They jumped out the car. Puffy ran over to the car. G said he was running over to the car with him and told him, yo, G, come on. And they ran and jumped in the car. He jumped in the car while Big is just sitting there shot. Why are they running, jumping in the car? Big is sitting there shot. And you going to run in and jump in the car, right? You don't have a concealed weapons license to carry in California. You got 3 guns on you. You done took the gun back from D-Rock. You left your principal Puff up in the party before y'all went outside to go downstairs to tell somebody something. Oh, yeah, to pull the cars up. Right? Pull the cars up. You go back upstairs, take the gun back from D-Rock, go downstairs, right? Then you tell Kenny, blow the next 3 lights. Kenny, leave these niggas. Kenny, leave their ass. Leave them, Kenny, leave them. Because you didn't tell Big Driver to run the next 3 lights. You didn't tell Paul to run the next 3 lights. What made your scary ass run the next 3 lights? What happened? Did niggas start shooting out there? Was it a fight? Did somebody start break there? Somebody throw some firecrackers on the floor? What made you run the next 3 lights? What was the urgency? Can anybody tell me what was the urgency to run the lights? Anybody? And you don't tell nobody else you're going to run the lights, right? Go, you run the lights, you hear the shots. You go back, you and Puff jump out. Tone says, yo, G, come on, G. You go, jump in the car with Tone, leaving Big there shot. You the only nigga with guns. I'm the only nigga with guns. I ain't giving nobody my gun. You the only nigga with guns. Big is in the car shot. Puff run over there. Tone tell you get in the car. Come on. Y'all go, y'all drive off. You said you see the car. I don't know how you know it was the car, but you see the car. And the car was making a right. So it was making a right as y'all made the right onto Wilshire, right? It was making it right. And then you said it made another right. And then y'all made another right. Then you said it made another right. And then y'all made another right. Then you said it made another right. Hey, ain't we back where we started? Y'all made 3 lights. So you left Big in the car shot sitting there for niggas to come back around and finish his ass off. You and Tone riding around and shit, chasing the car without no squad car. You ain't have a squad car. Did you have the little red light on it? You not even the police. Who you was chasing? What y'all was gonna do if y'all caught him? Y'all was gonna shoot it up? Not according to Mace.
Y'all wasn't shooting, y'all wasn't busting the grape. Went through a rock in the riot. Then you come out, you jump out the car. Big is still sitting there bleeding. Puffy standing there waiting to go to the hospital. And you go down to the back to the garage. I don't know if you ever been to Wilshire and Colfax and see from that corner where Big got hit at the light, how far it is to get back down to the garage, right? Big in the car shot. Everybody over there waiting to go to the hospital. Gene goes chasing the car, comes back, leave everybody. He still got all the guns, right? And now they come out. Now he walking down to the goddamn garage. And then he chilling on the pillar. I was chilling on the pillar, watching. Now I heard DJ Quick say, yeah, they said they was going to get them niggas. While Big is still sitting there in the car, bleeding. Right? Still sitting in the car, bleeding. While Gene is chilling on the pillow. It ain't funny because Big is dead. But yeah, Big is he chilling on the pillow, listening to DJ Quick. Then he says, Paul comes and says, Gene, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, we gotta go. Oh, I forgot the nigga Big is sitting up there shot. My bad, man. Nigga, we was getting ready to shoot a dice game. I was getting ready to ask DJ Quick for some beefs with Big. You know what I mean? I was going to shout my demo to DJ Quick, man. Damn, I forgot Paul. Damn, this nigga shot. Yo, come on, let's go. You right. Jump in the car. The hospital right around the corner. These niggas go riding around for 3 hours. Let me not exaggerate, 30 minutes, according to him. Took him 30 minutes to get to the hospital. Why? And then he leaves with Chaz and them. I think I kind of figured out why he left with Chaz and them now. Because the nigga had them guns that they probably drove to California. And he couldn't fly back with Puff because he allegedly had those guns. And they probably allegedly drove them guns out to California. That's why the nigga was dipping off everywhere and shit. Went and chased the car that wasn't there. Went to go talk to DJ Quick. Because that nigga had them guns on him. And he know he ain't supposed to have them shits. They said it took them 30. He said it himself. Go look at all the dialogue interview. He said it took them 30 minutes to get to the hospital. The ambulance driver told him, the ambulance dispatcher told Puff, yo, if you want your friend to live, pull over. We're sending the ambulance to you. Pull over. Puff says, nah, I can't do that. And they just keep driving. Just driving. And driving and just keep driving. Man, listen. Brother. Now this nigga sitting up here saying all this incriminating shit about Jay-Z. And y'all know I'm the last person. I ain't going to defend Jay-Z. But goddamn, this nigga is a sucker. Like, this nigga is trying to incriminate Jay so bad, like, and like he want to be in the trial or something. Pull up, champ. What up? Run the next 3 lights, Kenny. And then he talking about he mad at Puff because he tells Puff, yo, don't ever, if anything go down, don't ever say my name. Don't mention me. Then he mad at Puff because he said Miss Wallace asked him about him and he told him he didn't know him. Nigga, he was supposed to say he didn't know you, helping to save your job. Trying to spin it. It's all right, though. It's all right, though, because Keefe D case A is not going to be dismissed. And you're going to have to go to court and testify about that check you saw for $1 million in the right back pocket of Zip. Damn, why my shit ain't charging? I ain't push it all the way in. So that's what it is. Keefe D is filing for dismissal due to time, due to Greg Caden and them leaking that information, or I guess when he's referring to that proffer agreement. But these niggas is it's just sad. It's nasty work out here. It's nasty work. This boy is up on there acting now. He ain't bad boy. Now he Rockefeller. He telling all this stuff about Jay trying to jam Jay up. Man, that dude don't have no integrity. Now you tell what's his beef with Jay? What Jay ever did to him? The same thing Puff did. Nothing. Puff never did nothing to him. According to him, Puff always had his money on his time, this, that, and the other. And he did this for Wolf, and he did this for D. Ferg, and he did this for Wolf Mother, and he did this for the making of the band. And he did this nigga did this because Puff made them niggas walk to Junior's to get some cheesecake. Like, he did this for every reason, but Puff ain't do nothing to him. This thing is a pathetic big bitch. It's sad, bro. It's sad. And I wonder how the same gang and Slick and the family and if they still around. I know some of the same gang dudes are. I wonder how they view Gene. But like I tell y'all, Gene ain't never been one of us. He's the police. He's always been the police. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no different from Reggie Rat Jr. Them niggas is two rats that was sat around law enforcement, been around some real niggas, and think they some street niggas. Want to be street niggas that had a badge. Now the little rat Reggie, he over there talking about how much of a thug he was in the street. Keep talking, nigga. The trials is coming. Keep talking, Reggie. Don't think they ain't gonna come kick your door in, because you're going to jail for Tupac. You're going to jail for Tupac, brother. You done told on yourself too much. And if you think they can't connect the dots, don't worry. They gonna connect the dots like Connect 4. Real easy. Connect 4. It ain't but so many slots in that Connect 4 before they figure it out. You going to jail right with them. You think Keefe D ain't gonna tell on you? You think it ain't easy to connect the dots? You rodent rat junior. It's easy to connect the dots. Easy. Y'all niggas all told on yourselves, getting on YouTube to get a check. Well, them checks done cost y'all niggas. And if you think Keefe D is the last one to go to jail for Tupac, y'all got another thing coming. Mark my words. It ain't gonna be one person going to jail for Tupac. It's gonna be a whole goddamn conspiracy come down. And y'all gonna go in there like a chain gang and y'all heads gonna be spinning. Y'all heads gonna be spinning. When this Tupac trial starts, your head is going to be spinning. Y'all think Keefy D going to jail by himself? Nope. Watch. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but it's gonna turn into a conspiracy, and it's gonna be a RICO. It might be a gang RICO. The gang RICO. The gang RICO is how they gonna get you. Watch. And y'all all are blue affiliated. One way or another. Except for a few people. But you'll see. And Road and Rat Judy, I know you gonna turn on niggas. I know you gonna turn on niggas. Oh boy. They gonna catch you. You're gonna be trying to run down the street like Snoop in that wheelchair and train today. They might come back here, Wedgie. Come back here, Wedgie. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. You're gonna be spitting out them nickel bags of weed you was selling. If you throw up them nickel bag of weed you was selling at the Compton corner store. God damn it. But I'm telling y'all, mark my words. By the time Keefy D trial gonna come on, they gonna link Diddy with it, and there's gonna be a couple of other people that's gonna get linked with it too, and it's gonna make your head spin. Watch. You'll see January 21st, mark my words. That judge gonna tell Keefy D kick rocks and get prepared for trial for March. Watch. And Diddy trial date is gonna get pushed back. Watch what I'm telling you. Diddy is not going to trial in May. As much as they think that it is, watch. He got that, what is it called? The Enterprise letter. The Enterprise letter is coming in March, which means the superseding indictment is going to be before March. I wouldn't be surprised if the feds go and grab Keefy D right out the state and charge him federally with the Tupac murder and put. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know how that works, but it's going to happen. It's going. I don't know how if they're going to take Keefy D and charge him federally and put him in the gang RICO with Diddy. Because Diddy got a couple of allegedly had a couple of people around him that was gang affiliated that was cool with Keefy D. And then Keefy D was cool with the Reggies and the Mob Jameses. And then the Reggies is cool with the Snoops and oh boy. That's going
Watch. I'm telling you, that Tupac is going to drag all these niggas to jail from the grave. Watch. It ain't going to be just Keefy D. Mark my words. Is coming down the pipeline. Watch. Watch. I said it on Piers Morgan. Watch what I tell you.
Let's go out to the East Coast.
Choke no joke. Y'all already know. We doing it up in April 6th to the 11th. Join us, the Choke No Joke Virgin Voyages cruise. Hit me up at chokenojoke@gmail. If you and fella, you're gonna bring your lady couples, lady couples, whatever couples out there, that's your business. You know what I mean? Ladies with the girls trips, fellas with the guys trips. It's gonna be a lot of solo people coming. You know what I mean? So hit me up, chokenojoke@gmail, or hit me right here on Instagram at Real Choke No Joke. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put up a clip with all the information on YouTube. So for those who want to get into it. Shout out to everybody in the building. Choke No Joke. I will be back in the morning. Gym time, you know what it is. Trying to keep it consistent. All right. But the game's about to get greasy. 2025 is going to be very interesting. Peace and love, y'all. One.
West Coast. Put it up. No palm to the trees and the palms of dealers and fiends. Late night roam the streets. Weed is weaker, but it's cheaper. Not many chicks frontin' like divas. Out west, every chick's a model like Eva, and you know I'm far from believing her. So I'm G'ing her like she G'ing me. Banging in LA is a different thing. At the end, you either dead on the bang, getting out, doing better things. On Sunset, where they hang. Hollywood, where they hustle for change. Times Square here, it's the same. No matter where you go, you'll find a lane. On the west, they kick it with Kane. On the east, trees the social thing. East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap East Coast. When I'm on the west and I'm doing my thing, don't offer me coke or your nose I bang. Friends don't offer other deadly things. Thanks for the hospitality, we'll still hang. I won't judge you, leave me as I came. On the road to success, top of the game. Eat all the finer things in the food chain. Teach my kids to do the same. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap East Coast. Gotta love life and offer wonderful things. Being to travel is a privileged thing. Came back to the east, air wasn't fresh. Streets filled with trash, various people in the eye. It's easy to tell who's upper middle class. Police and racism, same as crash. Back to where they not social, where they less vocal. When they don't know you, be careful, show you around the East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap East Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Pop your bottles and toss the cork. If you rap West Coast, both coasts are known to give you fame. Got paparazzi Rossi playing Cameras your way. Got you bobbing and weaving like Cassius Clay. Most thugs turn Muslim in older days. Change their name to Allah they pray. Probably till they decay. This go out to the east and west. For Big and Pac, y'all, let's connect. Rather East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap West Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. You can't get the West without the ES. So it's manifested that we connect. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. Learn from mistakes, baby. You know what it is. Greg on the track. Rest in peace, baby. Either war, we here now. You know what it is. This go out to all the PJs around the world. Either war.
Nah, way back.
Sound
Back.
Niggas and Garden. Yeah. Let's go. Choke, no joke. It's all the projects in the world. You ever been to a project barbecue? Yes, I have. Played the half. Extra hours for more cash. To go half on that coke and yak. Get to the block cause it get packed. Little babies, adults or crack. We feed them too, we don't pump like that. Plus it's like us, giving back. And they sales is the reason why we got so many packs of chicken. The hood not missing. Muslim said don't put pork on chicken. They got on Al about that, they thought he didn't listen. He wasn't been touched from them government missions. But they forget that when they bite that chicken, this is when the players get knocked, cause it's hot out. The sexy show out, glowing with the back glass on the mouth. She see you with the next chick, then she dumb out. Hustlers dumb out, just for nothing. Bustin' for attention, just dumbin'. Cause we know y'all ain't bustin' nothing. You ever been to a project barbecue? Kids, sprinklers, deep thinkers, playing chess, our heads on your left, blowing gas. My Puerto Ricans playing handball, Miguel and Heck on the court. Niggas wanna be like Mike. Life's a box of chocolates, you're riding the pipe, playing the bench. Kids on the fence, watch your po-po, chase Prince. Don't dismiss your brethren for dumb shit. Keep it gangster, don't shit where you live. 12-1 right up in your crib. You never been nowhere, where else could you live? What's that? That's Gangsta Boo coming through, throwing it up, fucking his muffler up, scraping the concrete with Willie's so sweet. He got escorted by the chief of police from 233rd Laconia to Gun Hill Road. Got knocked, didn't tell like Joe. Choke, no joke, you know what it is. Let's go, let's go. I inspire y'all to all want more. Don't listen to these fakes and these frauds. They don't own cars with Lamborghini doors. When high show cut, it's back to the store. I was born in the Jackson, this shit was hell. The place where I saw soldiers fall. Some simply for nothing at all. Some cause they lived on the other side of the wall. Now this might sound crazy, love what the hood made me. Poverty made me far from lazy. This ain't the place you wanna raise your babies. Young girls out here thinking they lazy. Snows powdered white, they brain all hazy. Ask them what they wanna be, they look at you crazy. These young cats out here looking on ang. I was just like them, sometime the music made me. seems they not living greatly. And I found out that most of these cats never so jack sort of penitentiary. Let's go. I inspire y'all to all want more. Don't listen to the face and the frauds. They don't own cars and Lamborghini doors. The hype yo cut is back in the store. I inspire y'all to all want more. Don't listen to the face and the frauds. They don't own cars and Lamborghini doors. The hype yo cut is back in the store. They not selling drugs, they really not thugs. If they was, where are the slugs? Do you see them when you cop your drugs? Pulling up with S to B in the front? Nah, it's not what they got, it's what they want. In the jungle, we all on the hunt. It's chemical. It's chemical beats. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. It's choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke.